Let's move on with the next question. The next question that we solve is question number 4. It says represent the solution of the following inequalities on a real number line. So again, they confuse you by saying real number line. Basically, it means any number line. Let's look at the question. It says 4x minus 1 is more than x plus 1, and yeah, that's about it. So let's take x on the left hand side and negative 1 on the right hand side. So 4x minus x is more than 11 plus 1. 3x is more than 12, which means x is more than 4. Which means 4 as a solution is not included, which means I'll put an empty circle on 4. And since this is continuing on the right hand side for infinity, which means I will put an arrow right till the end. Point to be noted, which is I have one number at least before the solution set. My solution starts from 4. I have to plot at least 3 on the number line. Now in this case, the solution on the right hand side, which is on the positive side, extends up to infinity. This is shown by an arrow going right till the end, which means the answer or the solution set continues the way the ray is continuing. This is a ray fixed at one end, moving at the other end. Next one, question number 4, part 3 says x plus 3 is less than equal to 2x plus 9. Like I have said earlier, I always prefer to keep my x positive, which means I'll take my x on the other side. So this would become 3 minus 9. I take 9 here, is less than equal to 2x minus x. 3 minus 9, that's negative 6, is less than equal to x. So basically what it means is x is more than equal to negative 6, or x is more than negative 6, or negative 6 is less than equal to x, which means my solution set is negative 6 included. So since it's a less than equal to, which means a filled circle, and x is more than negative 6, which means any number in the right hand side is a solution set, which means, and is there a end to it? No, which means it will keep going up to infinity on the positive side. So I take it right till the end and put an arrow indicating that it will go further on, and a filled circle here to indicate negative 6 is also a solution set. Note in the previous question 4 was not a solution because this is x is more than 4. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 4, part 5. Again, it's 1 plus x is more than equal to 5x minus 11. Like I say, I always keep my x positive, which means I will take x on this side, which becomes 1 plus 11 if I take negative 11 on this side. So that's 1 plus 11 is more than equal to 5x minus x, which means 12 is more than equal to 4x, which means 3 is more than equal to x, which means x is less than or equal to 3. This can also be written as x is less than equal to 3. Whichever way is convenient for you, you write. I always prefer to write as x first. So x is less than equal to 3, which means 3 is a filled circle because it's less than and equal to, which means 3 is a filled circle, and x is less than 3, which means any number to the left of 3 on the number line, which means here. And what's the limit to it? Well, there is no limit, which means it's going up to infinity on the negative side. So I take the arrow all the way up to end and put an arrow indicating that it will keep going on till the right till infinity on the negative side. Next question, question number 7. Find the range of values for which x satisfied this following equation and x belongs to R, and we need to plot it on a real number line. So let's try and break this up into 2 separate inequations and let's solve them. So this is negative 3 into 2, that's 8 plus 2. That's what 3 into 2 is 6 plus 2, 8. So that's negative 8 by 3 is less than equal to x plus 1 by 3. And then the second equation is x plus 1 by 3 is less than equal to 3 into 3, 9 plus 1, 10 upon 3. So this is negative 8 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is less than equal to x. I took 1 by 3 on the other side, and this is x is less than 10 by 3 minus 1 by 3, taking 1 by 3 on this side. So this is negative 9 by 3 is less than equal to x, and this is x is less than 10 minus 1 upon 3. This is negative 3 less than equal to x, and x is less than 10 minus 1, 9 upon 3 is 3. So if I write my solution set would be x such that negative 3 less than equal to x less than 3, and x belongs to a real number. Yes, negative 3 less than equal to x and x is less than 3, which means the value of x is less than 3. It's not equal to 3, it's less than 3, which means the circle on 3 would be an empty circle, and on this side x is more than negative 3, but it is also equal to negative 3, which means the circle at negative 3 will be a filled circle. So a filled circle at negative 3, empty circle at 3, and I'll join them using a line, which means any number between these 2 points is a solution set for this question, for this linear inequation. Done. Let's look at the next one. The next question that we solve would be question number 8. It says, find the values of x which satisfy the given equation. Graph the solution on the number line. Perfect. Again, let's divide this into 2 parts, one here and one here. So let's just start from here, and x this time belongs to a natural number. So my first equation would be negative 2, rather inequation would be negative 2 less than equal to half minus 2x upon 3, and then the second one is half minus 2x upon 3 is less than equal to 6 into 1, 6 plus 5, that's 11 upon 6. So this is 11 upon 6. Let's take negative 2x upon 3 on this side, because I always prefer to keep the x positive, which means this would become 2x upon 3 is less than equal to half, and I take negative 2 on this side, so it becomes plus 2, and in this I take negative 2x on this side, 11 by 6 on this side, so this is 1 by 2 minus 11 by 6 is less than equal to 2x upon 3. Let's take LCM. So this is 2x upon 3 is less than equal to 2 plus half, that's 5 by 2, 2 and a half, which is 5 by 2. And in this case, if I take LCM, that's 3, or rather LCM is 6, which means 3 minus 11 upon 6 is less than equal to 2x upon 3. This becomes x is less than equal to 5 into 3. I cross multiply, and this is 2 into 2. In this case, this is 3 minus 11, that's negative 8 multiplied with 3 upon 6 into 2 is less than equal to x. Yeah, that's negative 8 multiplied by 3 upon 6 into 2. So this is 2, 1, 2, 4. This is 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. So my solution set would look something like this. This is x is less than equal to 15 upon 4. 15 upon 4 would mean 3.75, which is 3 upon 4, and the second part would be, that's negative 2 is less than equal to x. If I write this in this, if I combine them, what I get is negative 2 is less than equal to x, which is less than equal to 3 by 4, and x belongs to natural number. Now this obviously is not a natural number, negative 2 is also not a natural number. So the first number, which would be a natural number which is greater than negative 2, would be 1. So that's my solution set, would be 1. And the number which is smaller than 3 by 4, which is a natural number, would be 3. So the maximum number is 3. In between there is a 2 as well. So 1, 2 and 3. That's my answer. Let's repeat this again. All I have done it is combine these two, and I get negative 2 less than equal to x less than equal to 3 by 4. I need natural numbers, so the natural numbers between the given solution sets are 3, which is 1, 2 and 3. Now I will mark 1, 2 and 3. Like I've said, I always prefer to mark it above the number line. If you mark it on the number line, that's also an accepted way of marking your answer. I always prefer to mark it slightly above, so that the dot doesn't get confused with any extra mark that must have happened by mistake or by accident. Let's look at question number 11. Question number 11 says solve and graph the solution set on a number line. Says 2x minus 3 is less than x plus 2 and x plus 2 is less than equal to 3x plus 5 and x belongs to real number. Let's convert this into two inequations. 2x minus 3 is less than x plus 2 and x plus 2 is less than equal to 3x plus 5. X goes on this side, negative 3 goes on this side. So this is 2x minus x is less than 2 plus 3. And I take x on this side because I always prefer to keep x positive. So this is 2 and 5 would become negative, and this is 3x minus x. This is x is less than 5 and 2 minus 5, that's negative 3, is less than 2x, which means negative 1.5 is less than x. Yes, divide by 2, negative 1.5 is x, less than x, and x is less than 5. If I combine this, my combined solution set would look like set of all x such that negative 1.5 is less than equal to x, which is less than 5, and x belongs to real numbers. I have just combined these two and I have written it in a set builder form. Now let's plot this. Negative 1.5 obviously is right in the middle of between 1 and 2. I always recommend you to write wherever you are starting from. In this case, this is 1.5, rather negative 1.5. So I would always recommend, if you are starting from a number which is not marked on the number line, please do write it on the number line. So this is negative 1.5 filled circle because this is less than equal to, and an empty circle on 5 because this is only less than 5, not less than equal to. And I join this using a straight line because any number lying between these 2 points is a solution set for this.